In the previous episode, we defeated the Destroyer, and in this episode, we're going to try the twins, but by design, this episode has to be short. I am currently working on a painting commission for someone who is about to go to a tournament with their miniatures for Star Wars Shatterpoint. Whoa, when did this get like all the way up? Oh crap, it's coming. I'm going to have to fix that. It got away. How did it get past it? I must have missed a spot, and I did it too close to the corruption, and it has spread past it. It looks like. Gonna have to fix that. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, this person is taking their miniatures for Star Wars Shatterpoint to a tournament, and they need it done because like the tournament is real soon. So I'm in the middle of working on his commission, and I just don't got time. Gotta get it done, and I gotta get back to it. However, we're gonna try to kill the twins. I think we're gonna be pretty okay. Why are there not enough villagers nearby? They died. the NPCs died. All right, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. We'll just head down this way. Just wait as we fall down and then hope for the best. What have I been up to this week? Well, first and foremost, the members only episodes of the Calamity Death Mode Ranger series have gone out. I've caught back up on that. We got 3 episodes going out this week, 3 episodes next week, and so on and so forth. So if you are a channel member, you can go watch that series right now. Where we did Crabulon, and you know what? I'm not going to spoil all the episodes for you. Just the one that just went up, Crabulon. So if you haven't watched it and you're a channel member, go check it out. Make sure to watch the one for tomorrow as well. There should be one up during the weekend as well, so that would make the 3 this week. I am really enjoying that series. I love Calamity, and then playing it on death mode is like freaking fantastic. I gotta go back, don't I? Because this is not gonna work. I realized just now that we don't have enough time in the day here. I gotta sleep in order to get us to nighttime so we can actually do this boss. So yeah, if you want to become a channel member, all of that helps make more content, which is exactly what you're seeing now. And if you want to support it, that's really nice because ad revenue absolutely sucks. It always has. I mean, there was a point where it was okay, but it's always been bad. And my channel is predicated on having a wealth of videos that get views, not like huge views. I have about a dozen videos that consistently get a fairly large number of views every month. They're evergreen videos, and that's just they're guides, so people watch them, and I get a lot of influx from them. If you're one of those people that came from one of my videos that is the guide, then welcome. Glad you're here. But yeah, I get a lot of views a month just because I have uploaded one video every single day since 2011. So 13 years as of like a week ago or this week. I think it was as of last week. We've been doing it for 13 years. Oh my goodness, it's been so long. And because I have so many videos, it's the trickle effect. If half of those videos are getting a view, once a week, that's still quite a lot of extra new. And I'm not saying like one view at all, like from people who currently watch my content. I mean, from like new people. That's a lot of new eyes on my content every single week, and it just happens to be the way that it is. And that's the strategy that I have for the channel. So, if you want to support all that content that I make, becoming a channel member is a great way to do it. It helps pay my mortgage. So there you go. That's literally what it goes to. So I'm really not sure how well this is going to go, but we're going to try it like we always do. Just going to try it. I'm hoping that I can actually manage to do like a significant amount of damage to these nerds, but I feel like the ricochet is going to be the better of the options, as it usually has been, which sucks. Like, we have defeated 2 new bosses, right? And I've gotten 1 new weapon, technically 2. And it's a great weapon. Don't get me wrong. It's a freaking great weapon. But is it going to change how we play the game? Not really. And we got that exhaustion mechanic too, so you kind of have to swap between weapons. Not that I'm complaining about that. I actually think that that's a cool way to mix things up. Let's jump off over here, shall we? That charge is like going to be crucial for us swapping directions. I just don't like, yeah, I just don't like the weapons at this point. They don't feel as dynamic as, say, the Rogue from Calamity, right? The Calamity weapons are freaking incredibly good. The Rogue is so well designed in a lot of ways. Their weapons are unique and give you a really good sense of like power with that particular class. And same with the like stealth attack or sneak attack or whatever they call it mechanics. They're so good. Freaking love it. But the thrower just doesn't, like, the technique points are cool, but the technique points could be on any class technically. You just call it something different. Mana points, right? It's nothing unique. Warrior points, you know, it's the same idea. And just like retheme the abilities, and yeah, you got kind of the same thing over and over. So in my opinion, it's not super great. Okay, I think I need to kind of go more single target build here to get one of the eyes low. So I'm gonna, as always, try to do this one first, because I feel like, there we go. I feel like his attacks are easier to take care of first, because I like to really move around with Laser Boy. Yeah, that charge is so crucial. I like that ability quite a lot. No, oh my goodness, I thought he was gonna stop doing that like way sooner than he did, you know? Woo. What a great ability. No, don't get in his way. Don't do that. He's like, Mr. President, get down. Yeah, we just gotta stay just out of range. I'm gonna run out of these weapons, I think, which is fine. Nope. Charge this way. I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna die. This is gonna suck. I got 20 seconds on a heal. Not ideal. Okay. Oof, barely dodged that one, huh? This weapon sucks so bad. So, okay, it doesn't suck. It's just not what I need. Oh, yay. That was close, huh? 3, 2, 1. I can have a heal if I can use it. When he's getting close, I really should be swapping to this weapon, I think. Okay, I used my shadow dash there, or shadow no take damage thing. What is that called? Doesn't the hallowed armor have a name for that? Oh my goodness, I hate that. All right, I think I could start beating this one down. Right? Yeah, just get that speed, get away from him. All right, he's down. One more. This one's a bit easier. I was just saying how was it doing the noise for being, what'd you call it? Fatigued. I swear I wasn't fatigued. Did I have health over there on the platform? I think I did. No, it was a ricochet. Okay, let's stop getting hit by this, okay? Oh my goodness, then. Oh my goodness, don't die. He's gonna do it again. I gotta fly. Oh my goodness. Oh no, it's so close. No. Okay, so I decided to make clockwork bombs because we got the steampunker to move in. What do you mean? Why does it need mutated siblings to function? Aren't they? Oh my goodness. The mutant? Why did you fall? Ay. Anyway, she moved in. So I bought a bunch of cogs, used a lot of my money for that. But this explodes into a small time dilating field. What does that do? Don't know what it does. we're gonna find out together when we pull this boss and see how it goes. Oh, speaking about pulling bosses, wow, that's a phrase I haven't used in a while. You know what launched today? Technically is an early thing, but the latest World of Warcraft expansion, The War Within, launched, and I'll tell you what, they turned on their marketing, and at BlizzCon last year, I was pretty convinced. I was like, you know what, they might be pulling me back in just when I thought I was out. They're bringing me back in, right? And then they started marketing, like I kind of cooled on it over there. And then they put their marketing on this week, and I'm seeing a bunch of stuff for it. I'm like, crap, I really do want to go back and play. I don't know why. Maybe it's a nostalgia thing, you know. It's actually, I think I know why, and this is going to sound, it's going to come off a certain way, but let me tell you, this is just how my life has been over the last 6 months. So when I was in high school, I graduated in 2006 from high school. So in 2004 is when World of Warcraft came out, but in 2003 is when they had the beta, which I was a part of. I was part of the closed beta, the alpha even, and my dad bought me my first like real gaming PC, like a pre-built gaming PC. We usually built our computers before that. This is the first time I ever, and since have also, it was the only time that I ever bought a pre-done gaming PC. And we got it because we were going to play World of Warcraft together. And when that game launched, he drove 3 hours to get to a Best Buy that happened to have collector's editions. And he bought me a collector's edition, and him and his buddy a standard edition of the game, and we all jumped in and started playing. I think that's why I want to play, because over the last 6 months ish, five months, but however long it's been since it's been about 6 months since we learned that my dad had terminal cancer. I've been like going back to a lot of that stuff that is very nostalgic to me, and has a lot of sentimental value. So for example, my dad and I used to love to go to movies. We would go and watch movies all the time. And they were never good. Not the movies. Movies were fine, depending on what movie we watched. But we would always get, like, what are they called? I guess, I don't know why pigs in a blanket keep coming to mind. That's not what we would get all the time. Okay, I gotta focus on one of these, bring them down. But we would get they're like hot dogs in like a bagel roll, right? And I know like there's a brand in the US, I don't know if it's international or not. It's called Nathan's, but they have like really good versions of those hot dogs. And so I've been buying a bunch of those because it's like a comfort food thing. It's like, oh yeah, my dad and I used to go and do this, or just like random things like that, right? And World of Warcraft, I think, is one of those things because I spent so much of my life playing that game with my dad. We raided together all throughout vanilla World of Warcraft and Classic and Cataclysm and, sorry, vanilla is Classic, but having a hard time focusing while also doing this. All through Burning Crusade, right? Or Wrath of Lich King, Cataclysm, even, what was that other one after Cataclysm? I kind of left after Cataclysm for a bit. I came back for Legion, right? And we were playing that entire time. And it was awesome. It was awesome. I'm always going to remember that stuff as like a freaking phenomenal experience that I had with my dad. And I always thank him for that experience, right? Because that was like such good, useful time that him and I can spend together, like bonding. And yeah, so I kind of feel like I kind of want to go back and play a little bit. Also, I met my wife on World of Warcraft. You know, we met playing World of Warcraft. She was raiding in my guild, right? I know that's like the nerdiest thing ever, but it's true. So yeah, there's quite a bit of nostalgia there. So I kind of feel like going back and playing the latest expansion. And I'll tell you what, it looks like they've been cooking, right? It looks like they did something really good. So I'm kind of excited to see how that ends up panning out. I'm gonna give it like a month and see what people's like real thoughts are, and decide from there, because I won't play on a rating level or a competitive level like I used to. But yeah, I think it's just like in a weird spot with it. Let me know if you're like either used to play World of Warcraft and are considering going back with this new expansion, or if you're just not interested at all. I'd be very interested to know what your guys' thoughts are on it. It looks like me talking about absolutely useless crap allowed me to focus and kill this boss. So there we go. It happens sometimes, right? It happens sometimes. I mentioned this in a previous episode recently, where it's just like sometimes there are situations where me talking about something that's completely not related to what I'm doing allows me to actually focus a little bit better. Or just like not getting, I think that's what it is. It's keeping me from getting in my own head. Going back to World of Warcraft, like this would happen all the time with people I'd like do the raids and stuff with, or anything competitive like PvP. That moment you got a taste of like, oh, can we do this? Can we kill this boss? Like, are we gonna do it on this attempt? You get in your own head and then you choke, and you always mess it up. So I think that sometimes happens in Terraria with me, and if I could just turn off my brain, sometimes that's just a far easier way to fight a boss for myself. Okay, cool. Picked up a lot of my weapons. Got a lot of these back after that nonsense. Let's open this up. We got ourselves the strange plating, more hallowed bars, blah, blah, blah. Everything that we needed, right? So let's go ahead and pop the... Oh, we got the pair of eyeballs. Pop all this in here. First and foremost, we need the soul forge. How do I make it? I need this in here. So we're going to pop that in. We're going to make our soul forge. Boom. And then there was like a taser. Yeah, that's it. The spark taser. We'll try this out, right? Ooh, it's demonic. That's nice. And, oh yeah. So I apparently had searched for it. If I click on this and then I look for any kind of souls, surely it's going to give me some kind of soul here. Now, what if I click on hallowed? Oh yeah, we definitely need the pickaxe axe. So let's grab that. Get that all settled. And then, what do we need with these souls? There's a pair of wings, the subspace wings. I don't have enough souls of flight, so I gotta go kill a wyvern in between episodes. Oh, we gotta get the guide to expert throwing. Nope. Throwing. Okay, why don't I have it? Oh, right, I need the wreath. I thought I already put that in there. That's a problem. Craft this. That's giving me 10% increased throwing damage, throwing velocity, and 25% of my throwing damage is duplicated. Yeah, that's pretty good. There's the Hadron Collider, which we definitely need to make. All right, so boom. This is probably going to be a huge upgrade for us. And I don't think there's really anything else. I think we basically got everything we just needed, which was a lot. All right, let's check this these two weapons out real quick. So what does the taser do? Right. But it throws static, arcing slash of electricity, overuse of this weapon, blah, blah, blah. It arcs, right? So if I go look for an enemy real quick. This episode, I cursed it. I always did it. I just looked over at the time. I always do it. I don't know why. If I say it's going to be a short episode, you know what never happens? It being a short episode. Oh my goodness then. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, it doesn't arc, but you can't really tell because we're not having multiple enemies here. What does this one do? Creates unstable atoms as it travels. Enemies hit by the main attack are focused by its unstable atoms. Overuse this. Okay, cool. It all sounds cool. We'll try it out in the next episode.